Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. This is Otaku Showboat, and today is Monday, July 1st, 2019. I can't believe it is already the week of the 4th of July. That is pretty amazing. Can't believe it's already been half a year, and it's almost been officially 1 year that I have been back home from Kansas. Um, I got my master's degree last year in May when I defended early May, so it's been a bit over a year since I've defended for my master's degree after being out there for 5 years getting that single degree. But anyway, regardless, so I moved back in mid-July of last year, and yeah, it's almost been a year. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. There has been a lot that has happened over the course of this year. So, today is more of the Angels playthrough, and it's going to be an interesting day, I think, as I reposition the microphone and all of that. It's going to be an interesting day, maybe. Maybe. Just maybe. Alright, can't do those. So I am going to go around. As you can see, there is a lot of modules being built up. I'm going to start scaling, like just start walking down my bus and sticking modules in and beacons down. That's pretty much going to be what I will be doing to start things off here. Why are they not sending me those 11? I don't know. I do not know. What I do know is that I will need more than what I am currently holding on to for belts. So, let's see here. I want to put in those. Make sure that I put those in. Just sort of upgrading as I go. Stick down that. Because this is pretty much just going to be the theme of things going forward. Put those in. I'm pretty sure, like, I had a feeling that those were all technically intermediates, so that's how that is working. But these are finished products, so they don't get efficiency, sadly. You there can be one of those. I can send away all of the lesser things. Intermediates. I think maybe these count as intermediates. So, in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick those on my hotbar. Hello, tech. Yes, definitely want that on these. That on the gears. Can't do that on the thingies here. Alright, how you doing? I apparently have two things doing the copper cables. Apparently. You need to be better. You also should be better. Get these to green. Yeah, that should do it for that. You are not an intermediate, but I do want all of it. Just because I'm going to stick down a thingy here. I can start requesting a lot more. Same here. And here. So, as you might be thinking, or expecting, yes, I am absolutely scaling up the resource production of science. The science production. The beautiful and glorious science production is getting faster. There we go. That's better. How are these doing? Pretty good. Let's get you there, and let's get you there. That, I don't think, overlaps at all. That will, like, consume every single bit of my aluminium, but, anyway. Anyhoozle. Outside of that, just having a look-see, you are limited by flying robot frames. Flying robot frames, huh? Where are those? Those are here. You are missing... Ah, the electric engine units. That is, I think, one of the next things. I think I've pretty much gone through most of the thingies here. The vast majority of the thingies here. So off I go. One thing I want to do is this, swap over. Okay, next stuffs. I'm going to do that. You guys, not moving right now, will be moving at some point, I would imagine. Can't use that. You guys can use that, though. I can upgrade those to Mark 4s, but I think I have I think I've put a number down that consumes what I am making of the stuff there, so that won't matter as much. It's just unfortunate that you aren't able to use the efficiency modules on those. They don't need speed, though. Efficiency? Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Most of this gas stuff can't use efficiency. Yeah, figures. Figures. Alright, purple science. You can definitely use efficiency. Not like any of that actually matters, but anyway. That's that. Moving along. Further and further down. That's all fine. You are putting into requester chests. You are producing batteries. So you can be upgraded. In fact, you can upgrade to the Mark IVs and get additional thingies. Alright, here is the line on the electric engine units. I will definitely be doing that. And next door is the line of blue science, which will also be getting those. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to be putting down this and adding speed. Now, what this is going to do is I'm going to start producing blue science at full throughput of the red belt. In fact, this one's not even going to be able to output, which, yeah. Same situation here with the, engine units. However, what I can absolutely do is stick something faster as a splitter here and put down a faster throughput belt, and ideally this will help. Guess I need an even faster belt. Wow. Let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, yeah. It needs the, it's outputting more than a... Oh boy. It's more than a single lane green belt of green belt. But at some point this will back up and it will be fine. This will back up and it will be okay. Because you can see it's taking in... It's a full throughput red belt of beds, but I only have a single lane of beds, not the full throughput thingy. So where even is... Ah, down here. How is that looking on this? Yeah, it's going to definitely build up in that chest, and it's getting split off to feed into the thingies here. So that's fantastic. And beautiful and glorious. In fact, it's now backed up, so I'm getting a lot into chests, which is glorious. Now, what I can also do is upgrade. Upgrade that throughput, and yeah, that lets some bebs up all the way. Now, my bebs are a red belt's throughput in, so this can feed in just fine, and I will, of course, make sure that I am outputting on both sides. That should do it. I am now fully backed up on those. And I'm also apparently fully backed up on blue science. Alright, you need to make sure that you have everything. That's good. You need to make sure that you have everything. You need to make sure that you have everything. You need to be upgraded with these. Huzzah, so I now have efficiency or productivity modules in all of these. So now I won't have to worry about the catalysts for a good while. I'm backed up on these, so they don't need any more speed. Moving along. Just making sure here. One thing I am concerned about is running out of sodium hydroxide. So I will, of course, need to work on increasing this. That said 750, I have 5, apparently, of these. And are you being fed by 2 individual lines of water? Yes, you are. You're producing 800 units per second. This is consuming 750. I think it's time for a bit of speed. Glorious speed. Now, here's the thing about speed. I don't have enough water in because now each machine needs more than a full throughput thing of water, so this is going to be like a I'll get around to it in a little bit situation. And then, of course, I need to also increase this rate at which hydrogen gas gets voided here. Probably also the chlorine. But I'm just trying to increase the rate with which I'm getting sodium hydroxide, but even then I am... Looks like I am still negative in the production of it. Still negative, huh? There are more efficient ways, but I will worry about that later. That's sad. Those don't take efficiency. Whoa, hello. Hello, thingies. I think I have the plastic for stuff. Don't have to worry about any of this right now. But soon we're going to get to all of these. I'm going to have to speed up that. Get better inserters. And there we go. That, as they say, is that. So now I have a lot more engine units. Lots more engine units coming into play. Can you use these? No. Not like I really need it, though. And I don't really need those, but it's a good idea to have them in requester chests. Ding dong. Don't quite think that's necessary, but anyway. These can't use... These don't use efficiency modules, sadly. Neither do any of these. Let's pull out some concrete, because I'm going to need concrete to make glorious, beautiful things. Glorious, beautiful, wonderful things. I'm also going to make these into provider chests. These are all going to be upgraded. Efficiency added. And speed added, and throughput added. Trust me, I will definitely need that throughput. I definitely need that throughput. Alright, how are things going? Looking good. Good, good, good. I will do this upgrade. Hello, tech. Things are about to get a little bit crazy, as an FYI. So, there are these things known as Lab 2s. I am actually going to stop auto-trashing those so that I can pick up a couple stacks here. And I'm going to start making Lab 2s. Now, I don't really want to make Lab 1s, additional Lab 1s, but I do want Lab 2s. So unfortunately it's going to be done one at a time. Or I could just grab some of these and just make stuff that'll speed this up a little bit. One more, two more actually. So these glow purple rather than blue. And what this will allow is for one, I can just keep making lab 2s. Actually running low on these productivity modules, and I'm going to be needing quite a few of them. I can add 2 more here. I can also do something along the lines of this. Make sure everything is running smoothly. And then it's a matter of now all of these can take up to 4 modules apiece. So now they have all of that, and then it comes down to putting down as many as I can possibly imagine fitting here. And it does look like the yellow science is also in the range. I need more bacon. Bacons. Bring me the bacon. I'm going to put this up further so that some of the science here gets included in that. Now, what you'll immediately start seeing is that I will be consuming every single bit of science. That's not required. Every single little bit of science is going to start being consumed. But I have just massively increased the rate with which I am producing science. So the techs are about to go a little wild. Just gonna point that out. Techs will go wild. And I'll probably be limited by green. We shall see. Hello, tech. Yeah, so now it's limited by inserters, basically. There we go. All the things. Isn't it pretty? I think it's pretty. Pretty and wonderful and beautiful. Yeah, you need to, definitely have much, much, much faster inserters. Oh look, yet another. This goes up to 16, by the way, on the long build. Something tells me, yeah, you're limited by that. Let's see, and I think that this is a backup. Yes, yes, this is a backup. My limit is blue and purple. Blue and purple are the limiting factors here, and I think it's mostly a matter of... It's a matter of throughput for the blue. That is a throughput limitation, and then the purple is a production limitation. Now, you there. Get all of those. Providers. I don't even need this anymore. I don't even need any of this anymore, to be honest, but I'll leave it for now. Make sure everything is efficient at the very least. Efficient where efficiency can be. Alrighty then. Now, question, yes, truth. Truth, that is true, alright. I know what I'll be using on my mining drills going forward. So, I no longer have any idea of what I want to do next. Just for reference, I am now officially, like, not even remotely boy. I just don't know what I really want. Holy crap, wow. Alright. Sure. Yeah, better handcrafting speed. Let's see how fast this tech goes. So there is a point to this, just because, I mean, even as it stands, this is not going to be fast enough. Why are you outputting? Oh, I know why. I know why. You need to be a, filter inserter just for the, titanium ingots. Any hoozle. I'm thinking... Speed, glorious speed? speed, good glorious speed. Yeah, I will do that. You do know the reason, right? Yes? That's so that my nitinol here can do glorious things. I'm not using the titanium ore that I'm producing otherwise, so I may as well do this and dramatically improve the nitinol production. I will need, though, probably more nickel, which the nickel is here and it's full. Well, that's all those techs. Sure, let's start taking everything else. Oh my. Prepare for spam. Not even going to use any of this, but may as well. Come on. You know you can do it, Tex. You know you can do it. I think this is limited by gray science, but anyway. All the tech will probably be the name of this VOD. We shall see. We shall see if anything else happens along the way, but, yeah, all of the tech is happening right now. It's like everything that hasn't been gotten thus far is now immediately being gotten. Robotic laser attack drones. I just don't need any of this. But I really don't. Braking force, that's useful. Let's actually get useful things. For now. This improves the efficiency of trains. Let's see, can one of these cover everything? The answer is no. Oh, there's braking force. A-bombs. Request everything. And make everything. Here, have a thingy. Still not fast enough, huh? There you go. When you need to ultimate inserters to move things fast enough. Well, I think that's nitinol. There's nitinol in case I ever need any more nitinol. I have it. Oh boy, this just gets so ridiculous after a while. I did start moving glass. Speaking of which, can I? You can't do the thing with glass. Ugh. Ugh. Yuck. Invar, right. Steel and nickel. Oh, hello. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. Really? Well, alrighty then. Wondered why. Wondered why that's a thing. Sure. Powder mixers. Better powder mixers. Centrifuging! Just in case. In case you were wondering, there is no such thing as being too overkill. There's a time and a place for scaling. This is that time. And that place for scaling. There is absolutely a time and place to scale, and this is that time and place. I don't even need... Yeah, I'm not even pulling in anything here. So it's like, what? I've got a full throughput off of that alone, so I don't even need this. I don't even need this. This can, just straight up die. I just need to make sure that I get power flowing. Keep the power flowing, I should say. How about you? Yes, that's convenient. That is super convenient. Oh, joy. That is super convenient. Calcium chloride. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That is beautiful. Next question. Oh my gosh. I am apparently backed up even on this stuff. I've been apparently quite good at the back-end production stuff. So, you are going... Move a bit faster for me, please. Although I don't think I really need it. How is power? Just fine. Like, oh yeah, how's power going? It's fine. Don't you worry your little head about power. You've got, you know, a full chest of U-235. Don't worry about it. In fact, I'm probably just going to make another buffer chest. If I have the materials to make a buffer storage. Buffer warehouse. Yeah, see about that. I don't happen to have any U-235 on me. I just have to do all that. And it will request for this from the buffer chests. So all I really need to do now is place an active provider onto each of those. And that'll start sending into this, which is fantastic. Now, I wonder if I can have a buffer that's requesting plutonium and lead, and that it will transfer between the buffer warehouses. That's the next question that I have. But I don't really think it'll matter too awfully much, because all of this is going, all of the U-238 will become U-235. Like, that's not even an issue. It will all be U-235. I can just keep on scaling that up if I really wanted to. I keep getting chased. I am constantly being chased. Oh, I'm apparently making a lot more ultimate belts now, partly because I am officially making all of the nitinol plates. It should exclusively be because of the nitinol plates here that are coming in at full throughput. I do, however, want the undergrounds, so I wonder. Oh yeah, this is now consuming much too much. So I need to start running in lots and lots and lots and lots of water lines. Let's get rid of all that. I have a question. That question is, can I beacon Bob's greenhouses? If so, that would be amazing. Where's my greenhouse line again? Greenhouses are here. Can you be baconed? The answer is yes. You can enjoy all of the crispy, juicy bacon that you would ever desire, that you could ever desire. And that by itself is probably all that I will ever need. Because, yeah, that's a lot of wood production there. Question. Yeah, yeah, that's pretty much as expected. Yeah, that's as expected, yep. Yep, that's good. Pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Lots and lots of crazy numbers now. Can I make... I need to make a bunch of you, and I have a bunch of you. Good. Good. I thought ahead. Somewhat. Maybe. So, I'm gonna need a lot of water. Good thing I can move so fast. In fact, I can move faster! Move! Faster! Alright, I lost the line I was just drawing. Oops. More. Seriously? Die. Off we go. Did I go too far? I think so. I need to use this as the point of reference. Need to use this alien git. Eliana. Ah. Well, there's all the long mine recipes. Yeah. Hydrazine generation. What's next? What's left? Deuterium fuel reprocessing. Sure. Give me whatever the hell that is. Zinc, I think. Or lithium. I think that's lithium, actually. Um, Portable fusion reactor 2. Oh yeah, that's right. You are totally made out of Mark IVs. Oh, joy oh bliss, oh joy oh bliss. Lots and lots of stuff and things will be required to beat the game. Excuse me. Now, for the record, I still think that this is a little bit on the slow side for the science. Just because that's going to require, like, orders of magnitude more getting through the space exploration, space extension stuff. SpaceX stuffs and things. Speaking of which, yeah, I think that might be. While I could theoretically go through all of the various other techs here, they're not required. And they're basically useless for me. Like even this mercury processing, I don't need it. So it might be that time I will pick up space assembly. That's going to be 60k. It does not require green science, so I won't be limited by that. Right, and then all of a sudden, nothing on this bar, just because of how much more science this requires versus everything else. And just you wait until the faster than light technologies that will require 2 mil each. Yeah, that's right. You heard me correctly. I said 2 mil each. Nice. You've got a line. You've got that line. This third is taken. I need more nitinol pipes. Oh, thingies. Wherefore art thou, thingies? Logibots. There they are. It's like, where are my Logis? Give me my Logibots. Okay, that's that one. Boom. That leaves this one here. And there we go. And I have 2 extra lines of stuff. But these will each be limited to 1,200 items per second regardless, so even though I have individual stuff, I'm making a lot of saline water, but even the saline water I need to split into at least 3 separate lanes. Now you are... Yeah, so the way that I've done this with the saline is these require, yeah, a lot in, so I will need to move stuff. I mean, 2 should be fine with their own, so I can do that. But there's always a but, isn't there? I will need to do a little bit of this. Break that off. And then do a little bit of this. That's just because each, like two of them is a little over 1,200. Maybe I should keep everything sort of together. And that should dramatically increase things. Excellent, excellent, excellent. How about some more flare stacks? How you doing? How much are you producing? So much that it should be burning it all off, and yet it's not. Why? Why is the question of the century. I really don't like using pumps. I really don't. Feel like being forced to use the pumps. Oh, this is 2. That would be why. I'm also producing more than a throughput on the chlorine. That would explain a lot. Where are the freaking thingies? What is wrong with the production on the undergrounds? It's producing the splitters and the belts just fine. What is with the undergrounds? Ethanol gear wheels. Ah! That explains it. It's requesting way more bearings than there is space in this chest. Now, question is, do I have? I definitely do have better chests. Bigger chests. Because that's 4 rows. So now it's moving. Gosh, even with 2, that's... Are you, like, under the influence of a thingy? No, you're not. You just move that fast. Okay. And you need what now? Ah, aluminium. It's an aluminium shortage. I just need to be a bit careful because that's... Yeah, that's requesting way, way more than what can fit in this. Don't know why it's requesting that much stuff. Anyway. So then, that means I can officially get rid of all that crap from my inventory. Now, where was I? No, really, where was I? Way back down here at the sodium hydroxide production. That is what I was working on right here. Flare. 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 Faster, faster, faster. Now, it should theoretically back up on the chlorine as well. I will stick a overflow valve here as well. Now they should run just fine. And this should output everything that I'm producing. Ideally, it will back up at some point or other. Alright. That, as they say, is that. So, next up, I need to work on getting the actual rockets going. Now, rockets, if I can remember even where the building is for the rocket silo. Where even is the rocket silo? Here. Needs concrete, electric engine units, iron pipe, steel plate, and all that good stuff. I'm making all of that. So, this is gonna be so idiotic, but I will be probably gonna need one of these. I'll be automating my production of rocket silos. Oh, this is so stupid, but it works. I'll keep a couple in reserve. It's a bit of a long flight to pick up concrete, though, which is why I will just shove in some. Just shove some in here. Where is it? There. Just shove some of that in. And then I don't think it can use these, but it can definitely use those. So, yeah, rocket silos. Immediate rocket silos. Then I need to worry about, I'm going to need to get up to radar 5. I'm going to need Mark 6 batteries. Do I have a spot where I am automating batteries? I don't think so. Not the personal equipment batteries. So I need to make that. I need to make, not substation 2, substation 4. please. Need to automate satellites, and I need to automate the things to make the satellites. That means I'll need to automate the solar panels for that. I think it takes M's. Satellites there. This is M's, yes. Solar panel M and radar 5. Yeah. So that'll be batteries, solar panels, radars. Request all the things. And provide. This is probably going to take a few minutes. Should have everything I need there. Can't use those. That's fine. This is... What was this again? These. Medium. 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 Request. Provide. I'm making all these things. That's fine. You are radars under fortifications. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right. Make all of those. Put that down. Just making sure. I need to be a bit careful on specific requests. Just because when I beacon things up, it's going to go a little bit crazy. I'll have to redo the requests. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Right there. That is the one to be fearful of. You are waiting on those, you are waiting on those, you are waiting on aluminium, so I am currently limited by the aluminium in, which... yeah, it's being consumed as soon as it's being produced, so I, at this point... oh, right, I need to actually slow myself down. A little bit. because I can end up leaving gaps. And this is just because the character moves fast enough to the point where it basically skips frames, which causes the mouse to skip frames, which would leave holes in the upgrade. Now, I could have robots do this, but I am clearly much faster than the robots. Should be a straight shot now back to the... all the way down. Have to make sure that absolutely everything is green. Have to make sure all of this is green as well. And let's make sure that I have all the proper thingies there. From here, it's just making sure that I don't see any gaps. So if I see any major hiccups in the spacing, which I am not seeing. It should be good. So I'm not seeing any change happening in the spacing, which is telling me that I did not miss a spot. Always double and triple and quadruple check these things, because just a single tile not upgraded into Ultimate is it kills the throughput of the entire line, pretty much. Thank you, robots, for all of those things. Am I somehow requesting... Oh no, I just upgraded a whole bunch. That's what I did. I upgraded a bunch. So eventually, when this catches up right around here, I will have a full throughput green, 90 items per second, coming in, which ideally is enough. It's at least better, but I may need to run another line. I think I need to run another line, actually. I just need so much aluminium that even though this is storing... So on the right-hand side of the screen, there's the counter at the top, the aluminium icon, which is how much is currently in the chest. And below that is the pickup icon, counter, and they exactly match. And that means that as soon as it's entering the chest, it's being requested, which means that my requests exceed my current availability, which means if I go into here and I look up aluminum plates, you can actually see that it is just about at demand. I am demanding slightly more than what I have. It's very, very slight, which means another belt should be good on that. So I think I might just run another belt of that. It would be here. Right here. Don't need to worry about spacing or anything like that. And I know that I have the production capacity to do this because the machines, the casting machines at the start of all of this are working fully. They're backed up, even. So, what does this mean? Well, Ha! Wow, okay, so I'm getting that optical illusion where it actually looks like these things are moving backwards. Because it's moving so fast in one direction, it actually looks like it's moving backwards to me. And it's... This may as well not even exist at this point. And as you can see... Wow, okay. That's what I thought. Huh. Alrighty then. That means I can do... this? Yeah. I can do this. Oddly enough. And that's actually 2 full throughput belts. I'm not even using any of these at the moment. So it's like, how can I use these at this point? How? How can I use these? Trickery would be how I would actually be able to use those. But I'm not interested in trickery at the moment. That's convenient. If I need up to, let's see, how many is this? Oh, and I guess technically speaking, it's actually way more than, wait, if 2 is 84%, of an ultimate. Oh, that's... Aha! See, this is comparing to Ultimate. This is comparing to Express, not Ultimate. I see. This is Ultimate. This is 1.5. And I shouldn't do that there either. More accurately, I can't do that there. If I want to do this, how am I going to do this? I don't need these. Excuse me. Alright. Let's math. Let's math. This is 76.32. I know a single build is 90, so 180 would be 5. Alright. Let's do this as... as we had it before. With a priority left. That guarantees 2 full throughput. Assuming I have enough ore to feed it. That's the other thing here. Looks like I don't have enough ore to feed all of it, but you get the idea here. You should at least get the idea that I'm going for. You don't need to exist. Let's just do that. So, aluminium ore. About that. And I'm moving at an okay speed. This up, and up, and up, and up. Okay, that is officially a green belt. You are going to need bacon. / enjoy the beautiful bacon. Enjoy the wonders of bacon. It's baking so much that I don't have enough output. Um, here, have a thingy. Yeah, that's a bit more than 90. That's a bit more than 90. Yeah, that's just a little bit more than 90 items per second. Just a smidge. Just a smidge more than 90 items per second. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I need at least an extra 2 for throughput balance, like belt balance issues. And eventually that should, you know, back up. What's with the titanium? Do I have... I don't. I need to pick up some titanium and some toast. Beautiful bronze. Titanium. Oh, apparently I need some of you. It's not quite a red belt out, but it's good enough, I think. Better than it was before. And how's the aluminium? Backed up. That's what I like to see. The aluminium is backed up. Good! Good. Now, I am apparently in need of this stuff. Let's upgrade everything here to the Mark IV variations. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 thingies, huh? This is gonna need a lot of stuff. This will need a lot of stuff. Okay. You... 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 Watch as things go haywire. Yeah, that's a bit more. That's a bit more stuff and things. These plates are stopped. So that worked, I guess. I apparently do need more silver. The silver is being used in some glorious things. And by glorious things, I mean solar panels. That's what they're being used for. You are full. You are also full. That is beautiful, actually. That is supremely beautiful. Why are you not making anything? Why are you not making anything? Why are you not making anything? Why are you not... Oh. Okay, let's scale that back a little bit. You are making things. You need your output. There we go. That starts that moving quite nicely. Did I ever pick up the personal Roboport upgrades? Of course not, or I don't even know if there are personal Roboport upgrades. Alright, so that's moving. What is next? Rocket control units. And heat shield tiles. So I'll have you there, you there. Do one of these dealios. Okay. Request. Just make sure that we're not requesting a crazy amount of stuffs. Alright, so there's rocket control units going, and heat shields. Now, I think, do you... Yes, you can do that. You can do that. So that is pretty awesome that they can take productivity on those. Next is going to be the glorious things that are the rocket fuel. Rocket fuel is next, but that's going to involve setting up some more petrochemical stuff. I am going to take a brief break now, and when I return, it will be rocket fuel. Be back soon. Hello, everyone. I have returned from my break. I'm just going to drink a bit of stuff. My regular coffee today because I am all out of my coconut almond milk. Ran out of it finally. Haven't been to a store that carries it, so I just have to go without. Stuff's fairly expensive anyway, so shouldn't really be having that all that often. stuff's like $4 for 48 ounces, which grand scheme of things lasts me like 5 days, if that. So I've just finished the coffee and now I can go to ice water. So, as I was saying, it is now time for some rocket fuel, and I'm going to need a lot of rocket fuel. Rocket fuel is made out of... Oh right, I can also do nuclear fuel. Nuclear fuel would be quite good because I have lots of U-235 at the moment. I can start powering things with nuclear fuel. That would be funny, actually. Just a little bit. So this is going to need capsules, fuel capsules, and oxidizer capsules. So fuel and oxidizer. Where are those again in here? The heck are you? Shotgun pellets. Interesting. Fuel and oxidizer. Where? What thingy are they under this? So, capsules, nitric acid, dinitrogen tetroxide, hydrazine, and dimethylhydrazine. Those are the things that are required. I'm going to need a lot of Chemplant 4s for this, so I'm going to take this opportunity and start automating Chemplant 4s. I'm going to make sure that I align stuff properly. Alright, chem 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. Chem 1. Just gotta make sure. Bebs. Bebs? Just gotta have Bebs. All the Bebs. Hello, Bebs. I need more Bebs. I need more Essibs. I need Bebs and Essibs. Let's improve the throughput here so I can have more Bebs. Bebs, 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 Bebs. Let's go! All the things. How far back we going here? Whoa. Too far, apparently. Thank you, robots, for chasing me down. And that, as they say, should be that. Make more. Go, go, go. Make the things. Ah, that's convenient. Next is, so that, you saw how long that took to do the 60k. Next one's 120k. A lot of the others are 120. Some are 60. There's one that's 240. And then it's 2 mil for each of the FTLs. So yeah, we've got a long way to go. A very, very, very long way to go. Now, am I under the influence of any bacon? No, I am not. Which says only good things, actually. That I am not under the influence of bacon. But these 4 are not a full green belt. I can add 2 more here. Or I can just be like, hey, folks, how about having a bit of bacon? Enjoy your bacon. Yeah, that's a bit more than 90. That's just it's a little bit more than 90 per second. That's, yeah, it's just a little bit more than 90. This is that point where it's like, you should use loaders. But I'm not. Yeah, let's see about that. So now the only gaps here are just because of the, quite literally the inserter speed at this point. Ooh, you are limited by... You are limited by the stupidity of Grey Belt. All Grey Belt must die. Did you not know? Did you not know that all Grey Belt must die a horrible death? I don't know why I'm doing this. Especially when it's actually more in my interest to do this with the electronic circuit boards. Yes, my minions bring me all that I desire. Come on. Giving me all that my heart could desire. Now, I need, of course, to vastly increase the amount of these that are being produced. What is your limiting factor? You do not have any limiting factor outside of those. Okay, I think I know what to do here. It's a little sad, but I do know what I need to do here. Wow, you're using a lot of steel. Huh. That is a lot of steel being used. Basically, I need to do this with, basic electronic components. I need to find a spot. It's time to go spot hunting. Probably best to do it near where I have the, carbon. So right down here should be fine. And do remember that this is going to be beaconed to all hell. So it's going to be... How do I have this? As 3 input, 3 output? Nah. No, 4 input, 4 output. 1 tinned copper, 1... Yeah. Tinned copper and carbon. Highly efficient. And then prepare the bacon. Let's see, this can produce... yeah, that's a lot more than 90. That is a lot more than 90. Times 4. That's a little bit more than 90 times 4. Just an FYI. So, there's that. That is a thing. Yep, that is totally a thing. And when I say that I'm going to copy and paste that to do something else, you'll have to just believe me that that's exactly what I'm going to do. Now, I'm going to put this one... Where is A? I should have, do I not have roboports? I do. I have Mark 3s. I'm not making Mark 4s. I am making Mark 4s. In fact, I should be requesting the Mark 4s. Just because the Mark 4s have a, you know, redonkulous size on their logistics zones. It's just a little bit ridiculous. And I think they hold more, too. They should have a bigger storage space, at the very least. Nah, they don't really have, I think, more storage. But anyway, that is that one. So then it's all down to you making these? No, I will make if I'm not already, which it looks like I'm not already. Where is this thing? This thing. Right here. I'll do this. You're gonna get a lot of those. Phenolics. Ugh. Same thing with phenolics. I think I'm doing this already with phenolics, though. Am I doing this with phenolics? Don't know. Don't see any. Wood plus resin. Actually, right here should be better. Phenolics. One south. Seriously? Fine. Whatevs, whatevs. You in. Resin. Seriously? And you are wood. Wherever wood lives in here. Doinky. Efficient. And fast. Fast and efficient. Okay, and you... unfortunately, because I have to have a thingy there, I am limited on how I can do things. Like so. I will have 2 primary outputs. Now, I do need 3 inputs, so actually I will have 3 outputs and 3 individual inputs. This will be phenolics. Requesting all of them. Copper. Requesting all of it. And tin. Requesting all of it. Now, it's under the influence of a couple of these already, so that should be just fine. Just fine on the circuit boards. Now I need to do pretty much the exact same thing with the other stuffs. These guys. Now you need 4 separate inputs. So, solder BEX transistors. Solder BEX transistors and circuit boards. Go there. And that, as they say, is that. Now this is using a bit more than 90 per second on each of these, so I am pretty much limited on the actual output. But I'm happy. I'm happy with this as it stands. Yeah. I like this, by the way, this little setup. Getting a lot out of a single machine like so. And I could do like even more with this. Like really I could have 4 or even additional ones all around. Like the issue's gonna just be how fast you can shove things in to a single machine. That's what's going to be the limit at some point. So, as I was saying earlier, I need rocket fuel. All of that just because I need rocket fuel. And because... But I had noticed that I needed those boards. I'm also actually using my resin now. So, yeah, go. Make the stuff. Make the stuff and fill the thing. Anyway. In order to make the rocket fuel, I need to have hydrazine, dimethylhydrazine, and dinitrogen tetroxide. So, hydrazine will need monochloramine. Monochloramine. Am I making monochloramine anywhere? Probably not. Hydrogen chloride, hydrochloric acid. Doesn't look like it. Ammonia, nitric, urea, melamine. No monochloramine. Alright, so monochloramine. That'll be the first thing I would work on, I guess. Monochloramine. Sodium hypochlorite and ammonia. Sodium hypochlorite. How does one get sodium hypochlorite? Well, sodium hypochlorite comes from sodium hydroxide solution and chlorine. So off we go to here where I have this starting to back up. What does this mean? Well, let's see here. I am not actually requesting my thingies. I should be requesting my thingies. Bring me my thingies that I should be producing. Bots. Hello? Bots? Am I not? Ah, there we go. Thank you, bots, for bringing me my thingies. So, monochloramine, ammonia, and sodium hypochlorite. Sodium hypochlorite, sodium hydroxide solution from purified water and sodium hydroxide. That is going to be exactly how I get this. That is exactly how I'm going to get this. Please. Aw. Gotta at least hope, right? Purified water. May as well at least align that. Yeah, that's a lot of purified. That's a lot of purified. Is that? Then I need loader. A loader. Here, have some sodium hydroxide solution into a Jack's tank. Yep, that'll do it. That'll do it. So, now that I have that, I can do monochloramine, because now I can use that to make this with chlorine. Speaking of chlorine, I've got lots and lots of chlorine. Let's make this stuff. Please? Aw. Dang. Hey, do not use those. I'm trying to go quickly here because I would like to actually, you know, launch a rocket today. That would be, you know, nice. It would be nice to launch a beautiful rocket today. Let's see, so you will use like half. Let's call that half for each of these. And oh, a full thingy of chlorine. That's convenient. To make 30.6 of that. This is then going to be used to make beautiful and wonderful things. You are moving at that throughput. I just don't care anymore. Do that into monochloramine. I just need to add ammonia. Nope. Alright. Just add all of the ammonia on the planet. Okay. All of the ammonia on the planet. Where is my ammonia, for one? Probably way back here. Way back here. Alright, there's my ammonia. Ammonia. Ah, it's actually being run this way. Then where do I need it? I need it. I've lost it. There it is. Ammonia. Where is the ammonia? Ammonia is all the way. Okay, it is being run all from there, so I just have to, you know, do a little bit of this nonsense. Aw, that's unfortunate. Unfortunate. Yeah, that's so ugly, but necessary. Hi, welcome, monochloramine, to the party. Jax? I'm going to need lots of Jax tanks, so let me grab a whole bunch of steel and iron here to make a few Jax. Just a few. Pump into Jax. And this is going to consume all of the ammonia that's coming in. It doesn't really matter. Just as long as I have monochloramine coming in. And then, if I'm not mistaken, hydrazine itself is a catalyst. Yes, it is. It is a green metal catalyst. Where is my nearest green metal catalyst stuff? So there is the option of... that's blue and yellow. Where is a green catalyst line? Green catalyst line is... this is a red. This is a green. Right by the nitric acid. Okay, so that's a green. I will use my green over here. So that's going to mean pulling over the stuff and things and glorious things. And I am not even going to be concerned about anything at this point. Because I can pretty much just stop caring. With the power of modules shall overcome absolutely everything. And let's see here. Boom. You make hydrazine. Hydrazine gas. Let's see, you produce hydrazine and a bit of hydrogen chloride. Interesting. That can feed back in to make additional monochloramine, but just on that. Of course not. Let's see, you would need lots of things. You also need ammonia. Of course. Of course you do. Hey look, it's ammonia. More ammonia. I don't even know at this point what I'm doing. That's a thing. That will probably go into Jack's tank somewhere way over there. There we go. Move faster. Let's see, empties on the inside ring. Ideally. Are you moving? There you go. Now you're moving. I do, however, need a fair bit of these. More. Alright. Say hello to my friend Jax. Where are you? Right in. Yeah? I have a wonderful friend, and his name is Jax, and where are thingies? Give me... Where are my engine units? Did I... Really? Interesting. I'm not actually... I don't have engine units on my bus. Well, here, take that. Have engine units, please. That should be quite convenient. I should also have these somewhere. Enjoy the hydrazine! Alright, so there's hydrazine. Then I need... some... dimethylhydrazine. Needs monochloramine and dimethylamine. Dimethylamine and monochloramine. Well, I have the monochloramine. I just need the dimethylamine. Dimethylamine is methylamine and methanol. Dimethylamine, dimethylamine, dimethylamine. What are you? Melamine. Not methylamine. I need methylamine and dimethylamine into dimethylhydramine. Hydrazine. So I need all three of these. So this is ammonia and methanol. Methanol. Looks like I need a bit more ammonia. Just a bit. Oh, just a bit more ammonia, you know? Yay! It's increasing. It's rising. Okay, so this is going to be methanol plus ammonia. Where is my methanol? Probably do not have methanol being bust, partially because methanol is being converted into propene right now, at the moment. But there is a way to get methanol that is separate from everything else, and I might actually be doing this process elsewhere. Methanol. So, there is catalytic synthesis of methanol from carbon dioxide and hydrogen. It can also do synthesis gas and carbon dioxide into methanol. I just want to check, because there is a space that I'm doing CO2 production. Am I actually using that CO2 to produce methanol? Because I know I've seen over here CO2 into... Alright, so this is ultimately into formaldehyde, but it is doing the catalytic synthesis of methanol. So, and I'm assuming that this is actually a 1-to-1 ratio here. 4 to 4, yes. Yes, this is a 1-to-1. So what I can do is upgrade, as well as get a Jack's tank of the... Oh. Why... Oh, why did I do it that way? That... Okay, so that sucks that I did it that way, but I can adjust by doing this. I will, of course, upgrade these. Now I'll be using that. So, what I'm doing here, if you couldn't tell, is making a lot of methanol. So this is methanol. And this will go into our good friend Jack's. So there's methanol. There's ammonia, there's methanol. Ammonia plus methanol equals methylamine. And then it's... So, methanol and ammonia, and then methanol and the methylamine, and then the dimethylamine and monochloramine for the dimethylhydrazine. Gosh, half an hour left. Oh noes, oh noes, oh noes, oh noes. And do any of these need Catalysts, no, they do not. Excellent. Let there be... Where do I want to put this? That's a question of the day. Question of the century, even. Oh, boy. Why do I not have these on that? I'm doing this here, by the way. I don't see myself needing to scale in space any of this stuff anymore, so off we go. Alright, you are doing that, you are doing that, you are doing that. So, boinky, 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 boinky. And then let there be the power of the jacks. All of this is making purified water as well, which I find hilarious. Ba-ba-bum. Ammonia, 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 ammonia. Let there be ammonia. I have to split off you. Because I need you. Methanol also needed here. That's all moving. And that's moving. Excellent. Just needs... all that to die. And we are moving. Hydrazine, why are you only at 700? What? Oh, hi. Hello, 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 and goodbye. Go, go, go. Do the stuff. Do the stuff, do the thing. It is... that is ammonia. No, that is the methylamine. The methylamine is the ammonia. That's fine. It's fine. Yeah, we'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. We'll be fine. Or so he claims. Famous last words. It'll be fine. So that's hydrazine and dimethylhydrazine. That just leaves the dinitrogen tetroxide from nitrogen monoxide, which is over here. No, back right here. High nitrogen monoxide synthesis. Nice to see you. Here, I need a bit of tetroxide, so how about you feed me some tetroxide? And into a Jax tank. Directly into a Jax. That sounds about right. Okay, now I can do my glorious things. The glorious things. So let's grab a Yua, a Doinky, and a Doinky. A Yua, and a Yua. Ah, spacing. Actually, I might want more spacing. I have my reasons. You, and you. No! Why? 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 Oh well. Oh well. So, about that hydrazine. Ooh, can't use that. So... how goes it? There's those. Then it's probably want to do that. This is just to prevent the backflow, by the way. And then the other tanks over where again? Where's the nitric? Right. Nitric, right there. Right there, buddy. That's my nitric. It is of little concern, so... say hello to rocket fuel! Beautiful, glorious rocket fuel. There it is. There she blows. And then to make things ridiculous. That is still not ridiculous enough. That is not ridiculous enough. Can we please be a bit more ridiculous? Let's add to the ridiculous factor by a lot. That's better. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. See about that. It only stacks to 10. Here, let's make I need titanium. Alright. Give me these. That gives a few more spaces. Let's see, you move at... Gosh, even with all that, it's still... Even with a 13,000%, it's still only 38.4 per second. 38.14 per second. And, yeah, let's just say that the ridiculous factor is still ridiculous. There's no way in hell I'm making that much per second of any of this, but anyway. So, there we go. That's all of the things that I need to do rockets. I need one for satellites. Wherever the heck satellites are. Satellites. Request the stuff. Do not request that much stuff. Do not request that much stuff. That much stuff. If anything, let's separate this all out. So you are going to be the low density structures. Do not request those. From there, you can be rocket fuel. Which then I don't need that from there. You can be rocket control units. You can do that like that. And hello, satellites. Aren't they pretty? That just leaves... I should have a rocket silo in here. Somewhere over the rainbow. Alright. Let's go. Make sure I do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heat shielding tiles. All of them. Rocket fuel. All of it. Low density structures. All of it. And rocket control units. All of it. And, of course, crispy, juicy, beautiful bacon. Oh, yes, and then let's not forget, satellites. Glorious satellites. We gotta launch. We gotta launch. The longest time, by the way, is just going to be this animation. So hello to our very, very first rocket launch of the game at 74 hours. And 13 minutes, or 12 minutes, however you want to define it, we've got our first launch going. I'm also going to need an active provider chest for the outputs. Oh, auto launch. There we go. Go, go, go. Do your business, please. And thank you. Yeah, so about these guys. Ta-da! Ah. Of course, it would be rocket fuel as the limiting factor here. So, space science. That's a thing, right? I now have non-zero amounts of space science. I will need, like, 2 million space science. For reference. For reference for later, I will need, like, 2 million space science. You need hydrogen. Oddly enough, hydrogen is very, very easy to make, but, oh, right. So, you need to start by sending out 7 satellites. So welcome to Space Extension, or SpaceX. Now is the beginning of the end, pretty much. We have reached the beginning of the end. And it is glorious. How you doing? How you doing? Dimethylhydrazine is the limiting factor here. Dimethylhydrazine. That's hydrazine. This is the dimethylhydrazine, right? Yeah, dimethylamine. Limited by the methylamine. Limited by ammonia. Of course, it's the ammonia. It is the hydrogen gas. But of course. So, this is where the purple stuff comes into play. The violet metal catalysts, can be useful. But I don't want... This is added through Mad Clowns, but so I don't really want to lean on this too hard. I want hydrogen, so I want electrolyzers, so that I can get hydrogen. Hydrogen gas. I can split purified water, I think. Oh, right, this can, it gives a lot of hydrogen. I can start working my way through various things. Ooh, synthesis gas. I can split synthesis gas into hydrogen and carbon monoxide, and then convert carbon monoxide into dioxide and more hydrogen. But what I think I'll do is I've got other hydrogen producing processes. So my ammonia is here. I have other hydrogen producing processes. Out this way. So right here, I've got lots of hydrogen. A lot of hydrogen. So, like, I've got a lot of hydrogen. So what I can do is I can take that off, and that off, bring that over, whatever, still do the overflow valve into the thing, burning double time, but, what I will do is take this and bring it over. Just match it up here. My rockets are being limited by the, yes, the stuff and the things. Alright, that should be more hydrogen for you. So much ammonia being produced that it is backed up. Wait, am I not? Oh, I am. It's just, it's still too much to handle. Yay! Ammonia! I'm still consuming more ammonia. Oh boy, alright. Now is the time for the glorious pumps. The beautiful, glorious pumps. So here's the thing about the throughput issues. I can't share this line. So 3,600. Yeah, that's a lot. 1,205. So each one of these needs to go into its own input into a Jax, basically. So if I had, like, say, I don't know, 3 Jax tanks for some weird reason, what I would need to do here is do this to output into one, do this to output into another, and do, well, that to output into there. And now you can see that I will need some of these because I have to attach everything together. You can see that this is now increasing. And in fact, I need one more digit because this is 350,000 times 3, basically. But I now pretty much have the ammonia that I need. Although, this is actually consuming more ammonia. The most ammonia. I also need more, thingies. Catalysts. Hmm. How many catalysts per second? Apparently not a lot, but... Move faster! There we go. Now they're working. Now they're working. Hello, my Logibots. I may actually want to, change this output to here. Or do that. I think that's the better solution here. Alright, well then. Let's see. How's that doing? Just fine. How many have I launched? 5? Let's see if I can launch the 7 rockets in the last 3 minutes. I have 2 more rockets with satellites to launch. Of course, it is limited by that rocket fuel. Alright, that one's launching. And this one's launching. Excellent, so I have hit the 7. Now, I will also need to make things for space extension. There are certain components that space extension adds for the rockets. I don't even know where they end up in this listing of stuff. Yeah, I don't know where they end up. Hey! Great! Complete the thingies. Dry dock. Dry dock. Oh, right. That'll happen with the next tech. So, with that, let's review what got done today. We have reached the end of the episode. Fortunately or unfortunately, depending on your preferences. Depending on your preferences. What got done? Well, a lot of scaling. I've went through and I started to like make, not that one, but I made this, as you can see. So like I started making the basic components. I went through and I reviewed everything that wasn't beaconed or added efficiency modules to, and I added efficiency modules and all of that good stuff. I just ran down my bus and added modules to things like the electric engine units, all of the science. I vastly scaled up science today, which is definitely a good thing. And I also scaled up this. I added individual water lines to these, so it's producing at its best capacity. I've got all of the ammonia on the planet being produced right now, but I need even more. as per usual. That's the number one thing that you need in Angels at the end of the game if you're running SpaceX is ammonia. Ultimately for rocket fuel. You need so much ammonia. It's a little bit insane how much ammonia is needed. I also need to split and bring in a different line of nitrogen in here, but whatever. And yeah, so here's to rocket fuel. All the rocket fuel on the planet. Glorious, wonderful, beautiful, pretty rocket fuel. I need to work on getting more dimethyl hydrazine, which is being limited only by monochloramine. And monochloramine, wherever the heck that is, down here. Monochloramine, I think, is being limited by the amount of ammonia in, technically. This is monochloramine, it's being limited by the amount of ammonia, and I have to actually bring in a second line of ammonia into the other input port here to get the full throughput out of that, but I'll worry about that later. With that, we have launched rockets, non-zero amounts of rockets. I would like to thank you all for watching. This has been Otaku Showboat, and I will see you all on the next one, where it will be all about improving the science production to get through these space extension techs. That is the next major project. The next major project is continuing to scale science so that we can start chewing through all of this these techs here, because this is only a 120k tech. Everything after this. Oh, and I now have access to the research queue because I've technically beaten the game, because I have launched a rocket. I have technically beaten the game because I've launched a rocket, so now I can start queuing up some of these techs. And there's a lot of these techs to get through, each one being between 60 and 240k, and then of course the FTL techs, where each one is 2 mil. So lots and lots of scaling to do going forward. I anticipate that we might be done by the end of this week, but I wouldn't hold my breath on that. I would say definitely by the end of next week, we will be done with this playthrough. Anyway, I will be back tomorrow with more of the Pyandon's playthrough, and I will, of course, be back on Wednesday with more of this Angels playthrough. Again, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all then.